Hello, walking for his glory family. So today I just wanted to pop in for day 2. And so if you are following the walking plan, which many of you are, or even the running plan, the information is under the announcements tab. Good morning, good afternoon I should say. The information is under the announcements tab. And so today again, it is for the walking count. It's 6,000 steps and 5 burpees. I just posted my very funny video in the group from this morning trying to get my 5 burpees done. So I am just going to read our day 2 of our 30-day mental mastery challenge and then get out of your way. Good morning, good afternoon to those of you that are just tuning in. Go ahead and say hello, and if you're catching the replay, go ahead and type in #replay. And so just as a reminder, we are reading from the book Think Yourself Thin, and it is 2 parts to this book. The first part is a book, and then at the very back there's a 30-day mental mastery challenge, which is what we're doing here, and kind of combining it with our walking challenge, our walking for his glory challenge. So the exercise for today, or I should say the title for today, is Know Your Weights. And you want to definitely take some time, and 5 to 10 minutes to put aside to do these exercises each day. And yesterday on day 1, I shared that all we need is a journal to capture our thoughts and our feelings. We need a pen and pencil to write down our thoughts and our feelings. And then third, we just need an open heart and need to be honest about the mistakes that we've made in the past. And a few of you went to shopkeishajohnson.com and ordered Walking for His Glory journals. Many of you were like, oh my gosh, I didn't know we had journals. Yes, we have journals, and you do have time to order them, and you will get them before the challenge is over, or you can get any journal or notebook from anywhere. All right, and so our food for thought today, is know that there is more than one number on the scale that can make you feel accomplished. I need to say that again. Know that there is more than one number on the scale that can make you feel accomplished. And also, I wanted to make a note that, just a reminder that you do not need to get this book, but if you can, I would encourage you to get it. And I shared the link. Hello, everybody. And I shared the link. I believe I shared it in the caption of the video. If not, I'll make sure to come back after the video to share it. And so I'm just going to read this, day 2. Be careful of how you view the scale, as it's just a data point. And this is really going to bless those that have become a slave to the scale. And let me just say this, if there are any of you in here that you feel yourself weighing yourself daily or several times a day, put the scale away for the entire 30 days if you have to do that. All right. Be careful of how you view the scale, as it's just a data point, a tool to determine your physical weight, but it has no measurement for determining your worth. Do you get on your scale hoping for a certain number to appear? If that number is not there, do you lose all motivation? If so, you may be setting yourself up for continual disappointment. Rather than focus on one number, consider other ways to think about the numbers on the scale. In your journal, note the following. And remember, you should all have a journal. And listen, there are some of you that may feel like you don't have time. I want to encourage you, please, to do these exercises throughout the 30 days. It will only take as little as 10 minutes and as long as 20 minutes, all right? So again, in your journal, note the following. Number 1, dream weight, a weight you would choose if you could weigh whatever you wanted to weigh. So that's number 1. Number 2, write down your happy weight. This weight is the one you choose as your ideal, but you'd be happy if you weighed only this much. You would still feel accomplished if you hit this weight. And the third is acceptable weight. And remember, you're noting this down in your journals. Acceptable weight. A weight that would not make you particularly happy, but that you could be satisfied with or feel some sense of progress. And remember, this is a journey, right? And the fourth is never again weight. The all-time high that you never want to hit again. So again, you'll want to write down, note your dream weight, your happy weight, your acceptable weight, and your never again weight. Your never again weight is a weight that you never, ever, ever want to see on a scale again. And she said, in your journal, jot down your dream weight, happy weight, acceptable weight, and never again weight. Please note that you can also use dress sizes instead of weights. If there are some of you that feel some sense of anxiety when it comes to numbers on a scale, think of a dress size. You know, if your never again weight or never again dress size could be a size 16. You know, your acceptable dress size can be a size 14. Your happy dress size could be a size 12, and your dream dress size can be a size 10. So if it'll bless you and make you feel a little bit better, do it in dress sizes. Then write down your actual weight or dress size as of today. And this is all about us, all of us, because we're all in this together, right? Because I even had to do this in the very beginning when I started my own journey. So I know this is a journey, it's a process. And the first and foremost is you have to accept the reality of where you are. So you may not want to weigh yourself. You may not want to know what your actual dress size is, but you have to know. You have to be honest with yourself, okay? And she said, then write down your actual dress size as of today. How many pounds is your real weight from your acceptable weight? Assuming you can lose 2 pounds per week, how many weeks would it take to get to that weight? And so this is all about knowing where you are and what it's going to take to get to where you're going. So these exercises are so important. And she said, in your journal, do you envision yourself feeling and behaving? How do you envision yourself feeling and behaving once you reach your acceptable or happy weight? How about your dream weight? Do you have any plans once you reach your acceptable weight, such as a shopping spree or a weekend trip? But I want to stop and say something. You should set like little rewards, you know. Okay, I walked every single day this week. What can my reward be at the end of the week? And it doesn't have to be food. As a matter of fact, let's not make the reward food, because, you know, everything we do revolves around food. You're happy, you eat. We're sad, we eat. You know, someone graduated, we eat. Someone had a baby, we eat. It's someone's birthday, we eat, right? So let's not make it about food, but you could reward yourself saying, I'm going to get a new workout shirt, or I'm going to get a pair of new workout pants, or I'm going to get my nails done, my hair done, my eyebrows done. Just kind of set little goals from week to week. All right. And she says, do you have any plans once you reach your acceptable or happy weight, such as a shopping spree or a weekend trip? And of course, once you get to your goal weight, then it could be something bigger. And she says, how will your life be different once you achieve your weight loss goals? And so that's something for you all to think about. And so again, this exercise is only going to take about 10 or 15 minutes. And the hardest part of it is going to be facing the reality of where you are. Like, what is your actual size? And for some of you, you may not even have a scale. This is funny, don't laugh. Some of the ladies that don't have scales, they say they will literally go to the store, jump on a scale, weigh themselves, write the number down, and go home. I don't know. I'm not saying that. Whatever you need to do to figure out what your actual weight is, if you don't want a scale in your house, maybe your next door neighbor has a scale that you can borrow. You just want to know what your actual weight, and this hair is like sticking to this lip gloss. Anyway. Such a distraction, right? So know what your actual weight is and what your dress size is. And so that's it. So again, all you need is a journal, a pen, and an open heart. And I'm excited for all of you that said yes. Oh, y'all laughing at me. Listen, Facebook Live, you just never know, right? I'm like, hair sticking all on my lips, so I keep trying to move it out of the way. I'm so used to my ponytail and my bun. So anyway. But yes, so our goal for today, if you're walking, is 6,000 steps. And I did not put my Fitbit back on. See that? After I worked out, I went and brushed my teeth, washed my face, pulled my hair down, and my Fitbit is over there. It gets me every time I take this thing off. So I don't know how many steps I walked back and forth from this living room and my bedroom. I need to put my Fitbit back on. So anyway, I'm excited for you all. Today is day 2. Don't forget your 6,000 steps, your 5 burpees. If you want to be bold, post your video, and your video cannot be any funnier than mine. I had my scarf on. The dog was in the way, and I still posted it to the group because we're all family. And my lips were even dry. So anyway, we're all in this together. I have to get ready to run. I wanted to make sure I spent some time to give us our lesson for day 2. Just be excited. Again, the hardest part of today's lesson is based on the reality of where you are, but you can't know where you're going or how to get to where you're going if you don't know where you are, right? You need to know where you are in order to know how to get to where you're going. So I'm excited for you all. I'm going to put my Fitbit back on, and my goal, this is my goal. My goal is always to hit at least 10,000 steps. Because ideally that is where, we should be getting in 10,000 steps. So for those of you that are nowhere near that, don't worry. By the end of this 30 days, we're going to get you there. And remember, I saw someone post like 20,000 steps. I didn't even hit 20,000 steps. Was I like, oh my gosh, I didn't hit 20,000? Absolutely not, because I know I did my best. So whatever your best is. And then I saw I think one person posted 3,000 steps and said tomorrow is a new day. Absolutely, just do your best. The goal is just to get in the habit of moving. This is not about, who gets the most steps. So remember, tonight before bed, go ahead and post your results. Either can be a screenshot of your step tracker, doesn't matter what kind it is, or a screenshot if you're using your phone, and post it in the group. And when you post it, either you can post a picture and go, or you can choose to, in the caption, share what your successes and struggles were each day. All right, so I love you all. I'm excited. Let's keep moving, and feel free to go live in the group while you're out walking. Feel free to go live in the group while you're doing if you're doing an indoor walking video. This is an accountability group for all of us, so feel free to use it as such. All right, bye y'all. So remember, today the title is Know Your Weights. Know your weight. All right, your weight or your dress size. All right, bye y'all.